basically a valid point to make about the whole King thing. Here's a question that I saw, did not realize until it hit the news a lot, was that it was very white.
Okay.
What do you make of that? That the guy in Baltimore, the paper there said, we struggled our photographer to find a picture of black people in this march. I'm okay with that. I didn't go, and I feel like, well, you talk.
Well, we had a meeting.
Yeah, go ahead. Yes.
Let's just say it didn't go too well for white folks, that's all.
Why the fuck were y'all looking at black people to be at the No Kings protest? We literally let the people them know before the election what the fuck was going to happen. We knew about Project 2025 and y'all thought we was just yapping. And the reason y'all thought we was just yapping because motherfuckers did not expect for the suffrage to be past black people and immigrants. So now that people see that the suffrage is countrywide and not just race and immigrant wide, now you looking for us to motherfucking be out there with y'all? Nah, especially not the 92%. Nah, we chilling. That's not to say that we don't give a fuck about what happens to this country. It's to say that the people who were out there marching didn't give a fuck about what happened to this country.
Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. This story is very crazy, guys, I'm telling you. Imagine a white journalist went on reenacting shocked that black folks didn't show up for No King's Day. Oh my god, this is very crazy. And for now, the black community is dragging him. This is also tragic. Let's talk about what really happened and why people are angry. I will be right back with more commentary, guys.
There said we struggled our photographer to find a picture of black people in this march. I'm okay with that. I didn't go, and I feel like, well, you talk.
Now, I have worked my whole life trying to get the majority culture to appreciate diversity, to notice how there's a lack of black people in boardrooms, how of all the Fortune 500 CEOs, only 1.6% are black, to notice how certain clubs are absent of black people, to notice how certain neighborhoods and schools don't provide us with access. But the one time white folks want to start talking about where are the black folks and noticing our absence is when it comes to us putting our lives on the line and carrying the burden of struggle. So damn typical, man. So damn typical.
Initially, I wasn't going to say shit about this. I wasn't going to say anything about the lack of melanin at these protests, specifically talking about the No Kings protest. But fuck it, here's my take. In the event that you have no idea what I'm talking about, a clip from Bill Maher's talk show actually resurfaced showing the talk show host expressing his concerns over the lack of melanated bodies at these protests. In the clip, Bill Maher actually states that he noticed a strange presence, that it was strange, the absence of black people at the No Kings protest. And then he even spoke about how photographers were literally stating how they were struggling to find black people, that they could not spot black people within the crowd. Why are you looking for black people? Why are you looking for us? Especially considering we have not been outside since the ending of November 2024. Or have you not been paying attention? We said we wasn't going outside. We said we weren't fighting. So why are you looking for us? That right there is the reason why I'm so happy that black people collectively have come to the conclusion we're going to sit this one out. This is not our fight. Because we knew that you were looking for us. We knew that you were plotting. You were plotting on us. Photographers for media source outlets literally stating, they're expressing how they found it challenging to be able to capture a black person on film at these protests. It makes me feel like there's some type of quota that they have to meet. some type of quota of how many black faces they're able to capture so that they're able to use it for their narrative. Now, all I really want to know is who's going to be the new scapegoat? Because you can't use my face anymore. You can't use my face. So who's the new problematic group in America? Who's the new violent group in America? Who's the new group that's always causing civil unrest in America? Who? Whose face are y'all going to use to try to make it seem like these protests for civil rights are violent? Who are you going to use to be able to spin that narrative? Whose blood will you shed? Whose life will you claim and be able to get away with it? Who? Because right now, y'all got a whole lot to fight for. Y'all got a whole lot to protest, to scream, to burn shit down for. But you don't want to fight the government. Y'all don't want to fight the government. You want to fight black people. You don't want to fight the Republicans or the Democrats. You want to fight black people. You don't want to fight for your rights. You don't want to fight for your lives. You want to fight black people.
Black people keep resting. Bill Maher is on his television show asking why we weren't at the No Kings protest. And Bill, I'll tell you why. Because we're done. Until this country grows a conscience, what are we fighting for? We have no evidence that people in this country have a conscience, and that's what our ancestors did not realize until it was too late. And now we have the foresight and the telepathic ways of communicating that we recognize each other, and we're in a season where we can recognize our culture and respect it and own it. And for all of those who think we're mad because we're black, do you see how this is hitting my skin? This is 41. I will want to be black in every lifetime. Every lifetime.
Bill Maher made a point to say that he spoke to photographers that attended the No Kings Day protests. And these photographers said to him that they really struggled to find pictures of black people in attendance. Why is that? Why are photographers looking for black people to be in attendance at the No Kings Day protests? Folks, we've known what this has been about. We've known what all of this has been about since Election Day. We all knew what time it was. And we knew that stepping back and allowing the rest of the country to fight this battle was the right decision. Because if you read Project 2025, if you read any piece of Project 2025, you knew they were looking to come after our community. And while so many other communities are proving to be collateral damage right now, they are also suffering at the hands of these people right now. Their goal, their end game, the last infinity stone to what they need to accomplish relies on the presence of black people. It hasn't even been a year since that election took place. And now you literally have someone like Bill Maher on his show speaking to someone like Michael Steele on HBO about the fact that can't nobody find us. Folks, if you have any knowledge of media, especially in America, especially at the highest levels of media, that means this conversation is happening in the boardrooms of some of the most powerful people on the planet. A lot of the people that probably have their hands in what's going on with this government are clearly looking for any way to get black people involved. But we haven't, and it actually confuses them. They're holding case studies on live television, trying to figure out what it's going to take to get us into this fight. Anyone who doubted that we made the right decision should be paying attention to that conversation. Because I believe it highlights that we are connected to something very spiritual that they want access to. They've wanted access to it for a long time. They need it right now, and they cannot get it.
Y'all saw they was looking for us out at the No Kings March and they couldn't find us. Bill Maher talking about, oh yeah, the Baltimore newspaper said that they photographers was searching for black people in the crowd and they couldn't find them. They was looking for us, child. And the reason why they was looking for us is because they want
us to be the face. They wanted to take a picture of us to put on the front page of the newspaper when they wrote that story. They want us to be the face of everything that's wrong with this country. And that's the reason why I need y'all, November 1st, if they cut SNAP like they say they're going to, I need y'all to not come on here and talk about how not having SNAP benefits is affecting you. I need you to not give no interviews to no newspapers. Do not be the face of the SNAP benefits. Do not let them use us, Black women especially, as the poster child for SNAP benefits. Don't come on here talking about how you hungry, how your kids is hungry. No. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, DM me if you must. If you get the urge to come on here and talk about how hungry you are, DM me and we'll figure something out. Because no, I just like we not the face of they little marches and all that type of stuff. I don't need us to be the face of this. We need to change the narrative. And the only way for us to do that is to keep our...
So, after watching all the clips, here is what I think. The journalist really came online like he discovered something big. Imagine, guys, this is very crazy. And he acted shocked that Black folks didn't show up for No King's Day. Imagine. Like that, something Black people are supposed to care about. Oh my God. This is very crazy. And honestly, guys, that's where he messed up. And to me, it feels like forgot that not everyone event is for everybody. Oh my goodness. This is very, very tragic. And Black people don't show up for everything, especially things that have nothing to do with our culture. And the way he talked made it sound like he expects us to be there. Oh my God, this is very tragic. Guys, that tone alone made people mad. Imagine, guys. Oh no, it also came across like he also wrongly blaming Black folks. Like we didn't do our job, but nobody asked him to make a video about Black attendance. Exactly, this is true, understandable. He could have just chilled, he could have enjoyed his event, but no, he had to jump online and facts surprised. That's why people said he was being disrespectful, guys. Oh no, this is very, very crazy enough. And guys, people started calling him out, saying he was out of line. Some even said he was using Black folks for views. Imagine, guys. And honestly, they might be right, because why bring us up? Why make a whole video about it? It feels unnecessary. This is the big problem with some journalists. Exactly, and everybody knows that. And instead of reporting real news, they create drama. Imagine, guys, this is unbelievable. They push narratives. They try to make it look like Black people are missing something or doing something wrong. Oh no, guys, this is very crazy, guys, and tragic. And that's not okay. What he should have done, he should have just said no. King's Day was fun. Exactly, this is perfect. But hope more people come next year. Simple as that. No need to drag a whole community. No need to try to expose something that isn't even real. Exactly, guys. Sometimes the best thing to do is to stay quiet. Exactly, or to keep quiet. Exactly. And for now, that he is getting cancelled, he needs to understand why. Because you can't speak on a community you don't understand. Exactly. You can't act like our presence is required. Very understandable key point. And you can't talk about Black people like we are a checklist. Perfect. People are tired of that word energy. Exactly. Guys, listen, in my opinion, he brought this on himself. He didn't respect culture. Imagine, this is tragic. He didn't respect boundaries, and he thought nobody would check him. Oh my god, this is unbelievable. But black folks always speak up when we see nonsense. Imagine, this is unbelievable. Oh no. So, this whole situation could have been avoided, but honestly, I'm glad people called him out. Because maybe next time he will think before he posts. And maybe he will learn that black people don't need to show up to make something valid. Exactly, this is a very understandable key point. Guys, if you enjoyed this breakdown, hit the like button, drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to make subscribe for more reaction videos. I will see you in the next one. Bye.